I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Ja, Episode 2. Wir sind in New York.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Schätzungsweise in der Küche, also gehen wir erst woanders hin. So.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Also ich kann das mal übersetzen, aber es macht nicht so viel, weiß ich nicht, ob das so viel Sinn macht. Wahrscheinlich meint er das metaphorisch. Also Fall ist ja der Herbst, aber ich denke, es ist das Lebensende, was er damit meint, und dann der plötzliche Stopp am Ende. Er liegt irgendwo im Schnee, während die Folge der Szenen, also die Szenenfolge Lurid Chain ist eigentlich die Kette, also ich denke aber, es ist die Reihenfolge der Szenen, mich hier hingebracht hat, die in meinem Kopf spielen. Eine Wiederholung seines eigenen persönlichen Snuff-Movies und eine Erinnerung seines Leichnams. Ja, es ist schon sehr schräg.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Ja, das liest sich so ein bisschen wie so ein Deliriums schrieb. Irgendwie 13 Jahre nachdem er seine Rache bekommen hat, hat das Ganze ihn eingeholt und ja, keine Ahnung, sein Blut färbt den Schnee rot und na dann. So, was haben wir hier? Alan Wake. Return to Sender. What I Can't Forget. Alex Casey. The Thing That I Want und The Fall of Casey. So, also Fall of Casey, Fall of the House of Usher, ne? Vielleicht so ein bisschen mit da drinne. Wer weiß. Ist ja auch so eine Art Kurzgeschichte von einem Mann, der so in so einer Art Delirium ist. Kann ich nur empfehlen, ist eine sehr interessante Story. So. Mal ein hübsches Bad haben wir. Pillen haben wir auch. Also ein glückliches Leben. Und hier haben wir wieder ein Radio. Das machen wir mal an.
The continuing
freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors, as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the
Schneesturm,
blizzard.
Straßen sind
Weather is not
geschlossen.
expected to clear up anytime soon.
Gut. Also. Auch nichts Besonderes. Und ein leerer Schrank. Also. Das sieht aus, als wären die gerade eingezogen. Hier wiederum nicht. So, können wir uns hier noch was angucken, sonst schmeiße ich jetzt mal schnell den Kaffee an. Oh, wir haben hier einen Fernseher gerade. Ja, es scheint wirklich so, als ob wir gerade eingezogen sind. So, wo ist der Coffee Maker? Da ist der Coffee Maker.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks.
Hast du,
I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
hast du gut gemacht. Yay. So. Kühlschrank geht nicht auf. Schade. So, und nun. Sehr hübscher Sicherungskasten. Scheint sich ja nicht viel zu tun bei dem Kaffee. Da können wir lange drauf warten.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Aha. Sie kann also Wunder bewirken und so haben wir das auf jeden Fall letzte Nacht so gesehen.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
Nein, es fängt wieder
Alan,
an.
please check the fuse box.
Ich habe hier zwei
I'm right here.
grüne Knarren
I'm on it,
stehen.
honey.
Please
Wie geil ist das
hurry.
denn?
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Ja, sie hat
Don't
ja
worry.
Angst.
We'll just break out the candles.
Aber ich meine, sie wurde
I
letzte
know it's
Episode
stupid,
entführt.
But it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Gut, also, jetzt habe ich mal wieder Zeit, ein bisschen zu labern, anscheinend, hoffe ich. Wir haben anscheinend so,
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Gut, wir sind beim Doc hier. Was mich jetzt was ich mich immer noch frage, ist das Mindfuck von ihm?
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
Oder ist das wirklich passiert?
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Ja, to cut irgendwie die Dinge short. Er mag Fischen. Keine Ahnung, er hat mir irgendwas über Salmon und was weiß ich nicht noch was erzählt. Ach, die alte wieder. Die alte Eckensteherin. Die kennen wir doch. Die ich für den Reporter gehalten habe. Oh.
Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Also die alte scheint irgendwie, die hier, die gerade das Licht getestet hat, die scheint Plan zu haben von dem, was bei mir abgeht. Kann natürlich auch eine Personifikation meiner Gedanken sein. Oder ein Teil meiner Gedanken.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Ich weiß nicht, ob die Stucky finden. Ich weiß auch nicht, ob Stucky immer derselbe ist, der Axttyp, der mich angreift, oder ob das andere waren. Ich meine, wenn es in meinem Kopf ist, kann es ja immer wieder derselbe sein.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Also, die alte steht von ihm hier. Wie heißt die? Alice, die steht an einem... Ist ja gut. Ich hab's verstanden. Missing können wir uns nicht angucken. Doch, hier können wir uns welche angucken. Was wollte ich sagen? Genau, die steht mit einem Fernglas irgendwo und guckt in die Gegend bei dem Lake Cauldron. Und das ist dieser See, wo das Haus drauf war. Und da sieht sie eine alte Frau und da guckt sie nochmal durch und dann ist die alte Frau weg. Have you seen this man? Nope. Okay, die sind auf einem Campingtrip, also es scheinen ja schon mehrere hier verschwunden zu sein. Eine Ambulanz.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
Ein unbekannter
Hello?
Anrufer.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with
Watching
anything?
you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See?
Natürlich.
Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien!
Okay.
Like
Time to go.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Ja, gib mir ein bisschen Zeit. On the left, hier, das ist die right. Da geht's anscheinend nicht durch. Dann hören wir uns noch schnell das Radio an.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Okay, also, wir haben,
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Okay, also, dann müssen wir wohl in das Car schauen. Ich weiß noch nicht genau. Ja, ist... Okay, Kick. So, kommen wir da durch. Hier haben wir noch eine Seite. Ach, apropos, dieser Besoffene, der hat mir erzählt, hat das spannend gemacht, er hat den Typen zusammengeschlagen, aber das war nicht der, er sagte, das war nicht Danny, sondern es war ein Space Alien. Und wie schon gesagt, dann bin ich rausgegangen, weil das hat wahrscheinlich nichts mit dem Ding zu tun. Das kann ich nicht runterlassen, naja, egal. Und der Reporter hier im Radio hat gesagt halt, es waren zwei Leute, die irgendwie rumgeballert haben oder... Intoxicated. Eigentlich ist es vergiftet oder keine Ahnung, vielleicht besoffen oder was weiß ich. Auf jeden Fall, sie sollten das aufbewahren, das Feiern, bis das Deerfest dann wirklich auch anfängt. So.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished in the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall in the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Entschuldigung, ich bin ein wenig cranky. Ja, das ist sozusagen jetzt das Foreshadowing für den Lovers Park. Da wollen wir ja hin. Da hatten wir den Anruf bekommen, dass wir da hin sollen. Und der feuert auf irgendwas.
Alice's
Und
driver's license
da,
had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
oh, und hier habe ich den Führerschein von Alice. Und jetzt werde ich wieder an.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Also das hatten wir auch schon in der ersten Episode... mein Gott, was ist heute los? Hatten wir schon in der ersten Episode gesehen. Da hatten wir nämlich ein Dings gefunden. Ein Manuskript, was uns ja, gesagt hat, dass Barry hier hinfliegt. So, ich bin jetzt ein wenig irritiert. Aber wahrscheinlich muss ich einfach nur wieder vorne raus, oder? Na, wie geht's dem Typ?